All right, guys, welcome back. We're back to Marvel Snap. I know the last several videos have been about Pokemon Pocket. We have Rev here. By the way, Rev, Pokemon Pocket's a lot of fun, man. It's a really cool game. I like it. Yeah, it's really well. The app's really smooth. It's, it's different than the Marvel Snap, but a lot of those Marvel Snap content creators have sub-channels for it now. So yeah, looks like it's going to definitely be a game that's going to last. It's not going to disappear anytime soon. As we all know, Pokemon is the largest IP in the world. If you look at its statistic, it dwarfs everything, including Mickey Mouse, Batman, Superman, and even Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't even come remotely close. Yeah, they make a ton of money. But today we're Snap, and we're going to first do is the season. Now, this is nothing's official here, guys, what we're talking about. Our review and impressions are take with a grain of salt. Remember, we're kind of surprised, Rev and I, before we start recording. There's usually a dev update, so maybe they're going to do it in the next couple days or Monday because the new season starts.
In the next couple days,
yeah, new season starts. So all this can change, subject to change. But let's go ahead and start with the season card. Rev, what is it? If you want to discuss it, and then we'll go over this.
So Surtur's a 3-cost, 5 power. The effect after you play a card with 10 or more power, this gains +3 power.
I think it's a very good card. Obviously, it's going to go with the big boys,
right? Away, it feels like it goes with Scar.
Yes,
right?
I was going to say that. Scar for sure, because you could get Scar pretty cheap. So, man, let's see. If you could get Scar at a very low cost and play it with maybe She-Hulk. I mean, obviously, you have to do some shenanigans and stuff like that to get the discounts. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a great card. And it's ongoing, correct? So...
Yeah, so... Well, it's ongoing, but it doesn't have an ongoing tag, so...
So that means Enchantress can't ruin your day. Thinking of which,
stuff like that.
The meta has been so many ongoing decks. I'm starting to see Enchantress starting to make a creep in again, so that's good. Mm-hmm. But anyways, what do you think about the star rating? Do you give it a 4-star, 5-star?
It seems pretty solid, dude. They're really, like, just power creeping the base stats of 3-drops, right?
Yeah.
Like, Nocturne came out as a 3/5. They had to nerf it. Copycat, that happened as well. Like, they're really. I mean, game's only been out like 2 years, and we're already power creeping the crap out of 3-drops.
Unfortunately, things are going to be like that. Unfortunately, with card games, I mean. It sucks because, but the good thing about Second Dinner, I kind of think they overbuff and nerf a lot. Well, buff's always good, but nerfs, I think, a little bit. They're a little bit aggressive. The reason is because we're not going to spend too much time on it because tons of content creators have talked about it. You don't get compensation like you do with other card games like Hearthstone. A nerf comes, you get your dust back. Unfortunately, with this game, you don't. So, these tokens are not easy to come by, and free-to-play players take time to build up. And you get this awesome card, it gets nerfed, and it's like, oh man. So it really sucks.
It's a bummer, yeah.
So that's something I hope it's Second Digger.
As far as like the as far as like the effect itself, seems pretty good. I mean, like if you play a 10-drop on, or not a 10-drop, but a 10 power card on 4 and another 10+ on 5.
Yeah.
And the starter itself will have gained 6. Then you've got 3 discounts on Scar, since Scar is free on 6. Again, this is like perfect curve scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you don't hit the perfect curve, that's slamming Scar for free or for 2 on the final turn is pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's.
I've actually played a lot of that, like kind of Scar package, like Scar, Crossbow.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All that stuff in Lockjaw. That's a lot of fun. Sometimes you just get to cheat out a lot of stats.
Oh yeah. Oh my, he might have found a home in Lockjaw. I didn't even think of that. Magic might be their best friend too, to give you a little bit of extra time for skipping Infinite, and I mean, there's so many shenanigans you can put him in, and I think he's going to be a pretty versatile card too. Even if you get 1 proc of it, it's still good value. You have to remember that's premium stats for just even 1. They don't even go in the ultimate combos. You guys have to remember that some of these cards are flexible, so he could probably would he be in a Surfer deck? No. I know every time a new 3-cost comes in, guys, that's the first. Oh, is he good for Surfer? No, not in this case, because Surfer doesn't tend to go tall, right?
No, you gotta. It's gotta play the card
Not a buff, so
not buff it. So like Sebastian Shaw and stuff like that
won't be synergy. And
plus,
I think
you don't normally want to play Surfer early, anyways.
Yeah, right? Exactly. And two, the Surfer decks tend to be very tight, so I don't think this, just because it's a nice statted 3-drop on its own, I don't think it's going to have a home in that deck for sure. I like it. I think it's at least I think it's.
Yeah, I think this could get played. The only risk with just like slamming big bodies turn after turn is that it might be like too predictable.
Yeah.
Like if you're winning, then your opponent's going to leave. If you're not winning, they're going to stay. If they've got the Shang-Chi.
Yeah, and Shang-Chi is making
stay and crush you.
Yeah, he's still making an appearance on a fairly consistent. I say this
like this probably doesn't get Shang-Chi crazy often.
No,
because they're just going to Shang-Chi or other stuff. But it does. It is vulnerable to Shadow King, which is played a lot right now.
Oh yeah, man! Remember when Shadow King was a meme of memes and never saw play? Now he's such a good tech card. But
wasn't that like 4 cost originally or something?
Yeah, he was, and he was unplayable at that cost, right? And well, you know, Shang-Chi is. But the thing about Shang-Chi though is it could really destroy a lane or something. Hold on, guys. The little dog he wants out. I swear they always do this when I'm recording. Go. All right, Rev. So yeah, Shang-Chi tends to just destroy obviously one lane. This you wouldn't probably want to invest all your big guns in one lane, but yeah, I think stat-wise and effect-wise, I think he's at bare minimum a 3.5 star, most likely probably a little higher, possibly 4. Or 4 is might be a little bit generous. It depends. You're right. We'll see. He might not be quite meta-defining, but I think he's a very solid card.
Yeah, because there's like plenty of stuff you can play on 4 and 5.
Yeah,
it has 10 power. Like they just buffed Typhoid. There's
I like it. Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
There's Warpath. There's Coal Obsidian.
There's a lot of. I think he's gonna be a lot more common in the meta.
Crossbones.
Yeah. I think he's a very, very solid card. Do you think he's a 4-star?
Not to mention hand buffing stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with Gene Pool too. Yeah, man. I think he's gonna be a very flexible, and I kind of like that because sometimes there's another card being released the same week, Skull Niche. We'll talk about her in a second, but yeah, I think he's a very, very strong, solid 3.5 for sure, probably even a 4-star.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of power output. My concern would just be like if that style of deck is too predictable
and can be countered very easy, and it probably will be. And you know we're gonna have a lot of Mr. Chi and Mr. Shadow out to you know how it is when the new card comes out, people tech to counter it big time. So you could never take its win rate in the first week or so. You know, take it with a grain of salt because that's, you know, people are out to get it. So its win rates are going to be very low compared to what it should be. Now, next up, we're going to talk about the spotlight caches for the whole month of November. Remember, this is all subject to change, nothing official yet, but we have a interesting card. She is a Frigga, I believe that's how you pronounce it. She's a 3/3. On reveal, add a copy of the last card you played to your hand, if able. So she's interesting. Now, you think she's a little niche. I think maybe, because the thing is this, Rev, Bounce comes to mind, or Collector kind of decks come to mind. So Bounce would probably be interested in this, because you get Collector buff, you get more stuff to play, especially if you combo it with what's it called, Black Swan, who's meta now. She's in the meta. Yeah. So you could get your 1 cost very cheap if you copy a 1 cost card. But the thing about this is hand space, and also more importantly, what kind of decks is she's going to be in. I think bounces are going to be her home. Or a collector type.
I don't know, it's interesting. So it's very comparable to Moon Girl.
Yes,
and Moon Girl, you get your whole hand, so there's like more collector synergy.
Yeah.
But Moon Girl is not really getting played.
Not much anymore.
Because there's kind of better stuff you can do.
So yeah, this one's interesting.
Even as far as collector goes, right?
Yeah. So the only thing
and
is
you gotta
maybe
play it on 5 at the
latest. Yeah, I was going to say maybe you could combo with an extra way of getting a Silver Surfer, play Surfer turn 3, you play this turn 4, but it's still kind of clunky. And again,
wouldn't you rather just at that point, wouldn't you rather just play Wong or
exactly. So I don't see the only deck that comes to mind, I think she does fit in, kind of maybe potentially Collector and Bounce, right? Because Bounce usually gets stuff at a discount, so you could have extra energy to play it.
So so I guess the question is what deck has a cheap card that is super pivotal to its game plan that it would want to run a second copy of.
Yeah. I mean, you would always love a second copy of...
the thing that comes to mind is negative.
Yeah, negative pivotal, possibly.
But you don't want to play negative twice.
No. You always would love a second
but there is the synergy of if you play negative, ideally ramping it out, and then you draw into something cheap or free, you can copy it with Virgo. So there's some synergy there.
But I don't know if
I don't really see it. It could be something, but
could be something. She's definitely niche. Not a bad card by any means. It's just we'll see where she's found. Pretty sure she'll be in some kind of deck. Would you spend your tokens on her as a question or a spotlight? I would probably be more leaning towards tokens than spotlight. I probably wouldn't spend a spotlight on her unless she ends up being explosive. I think she's probably a 2.5 card, 2.5 star card, maybe 3. I mean, she's probably gonna find some home, but it's just gonna get tough to find, a lot of interesting card. I like her, but we'll have to see. And if she doesn't get played,
this feels like the kind of thing you might just play in one of those disruption decks that wants to shuffle a bunch of rocks and everything.
Yes, I didn't.
If you play this and you're like, hey, it's an extra, I can just fit it into my curve. It's an extra Korg or it's an extra rock slide.
Yeah, excellent.
You can't really copy Darkhawk since it's 5 cost. But...
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what she does. Now, for the rest of the spotlight for the week, we have Copycat and Red Guardian. Red Guardian's definitely meta. A very good card. I have both of these. Copycat's not bad. She's still seeing play. Not as much as she used to. Not a bad card. So this wouldn't be, for spotlights, if you really want Red Guardian or Copycat, it'd probably be worth spending your hard-earned spotlights. But for the actual card, the new card, I probably wouldn't. And since I have everything this week, it's okay. The variant for her is awesome. So yeah, it's a decent card. I can't wait. In the variants for Copycat, nice. I like the variant for Mr. Guardian. Nice. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely not a bad week, but Red Guardian's definitely the standout there, and he is meta, so definitely something you guys might want to consider. But next week coming up, November 12th to the 19th. This is a card I'm really interested in, so let's take a look at him. He's a 4/6. How do you pronounce his name again? It's Malakith, right?
Malakith.
Malakith, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the guy in the extremely forgettable on in Thor the Dark
Yes,
World.
It was. And he's a 4/6, good stats. On reveal, add a 1, 2, 3, or a 3-cost card from your deck here. It reveals at the end of the game. So remember that you do not get the on reveal to the end of the game. Now, you can obviously build your deck around this. Now, according to the text, it'll add 1 of each, right? No, it's random, right? A 1, 2, or 3 cost.
Yeah.
So does it pull 3, or is it 1 of the possible?
It pulls 1.
All right, cool. So it's not so you can definitely build your deck around it. Obviously, a 1 cost, 2 cost you want early, but the 3 cost could. The good thing about this, though, Rev, is it thins your deck, and that's huge, right? Yeah. I actually really like him. What do you think? What kind of deck would he fit in? Any? Pretty flexible, I think, but...
I don't know. Yeah, it seems good. So I'm assuming by it reveals at the end of the game. I'm assuming that you see what it pulls, and
you'll definitely be able to see.
So your opponent doesn't see.
The only thing is, you usually want your on.
So you do get to know if you pulled something really important. for like purposes of snapping or staying or whatever.
Hear me out. What about him and Surfer? He pulls Surfer. That would be optimal, and you get that extra energy on turn 6.
You get the extra chance at getting Surfer, more importantly. Right?
Yeah, I think he has potentially have a home in Surfer, guys. Don't get me wrong. I might be wrong, but I honestly, because you obviously, Surfer doesn't usually use 1 or 2 drops, if I'm remembering. Maybe a 2 drop. I don't think it has any really good early games, so definitely 1 drops out of the equation. 2 drop might be there. Yeah, and you're right. Increases your chances of getting Surfer. Yeah, I like this card a lot.
I guess the question is, would you play this over Wong or Absorbing Man?
That's a good question.
Because I don't think you would play 3-4 drops.
No, you wouldn't. Good question. That's the problem with Surfer. It's such a refined list right now. But I think potentially you could do some stuff in Surfer. But outside of Surfer, let's see what else. The thing is,
I think the ideal maybe is you put something into play that would normally have a downside. So, like for instance, like Maximus comes to mind.
Yep.
You pull into Maximus, it doesn't reveal to the end of the game, so they don't get the draws. Like anything that you would like want to put behind like an invisible woman.
Well, I was gonna say Master Mold, but the thing about Master Mold, you want him on curve or something to mess up their potential draw.
Yeah.
But I could see him in Master Mold Revan decks, actually. And Revan decks actually are not bad. They used to be, in Master Mold, still needs, I think, a little bit of a buff. His Sentinels are more powerful than him, which is weird because Master Mold is substantially larger than his Sentinels. Well, it's a computer, but some variants, he's actually a huge Sentinel. So anyways, yeah, besides the point, Master Mold's actually not a meme anymore. The decks, so they're there. They're not too common, but they come up pretty regular and they win pretty big. So the Master Mold Revan decks could definitely use it.
Ronin deck.
Surprise little Ronin power creep at the end of the game. Yeah, I like this card. So there's what else could you see him in?
Discard decks come to mind. Like if there's a discard card, like
Blade,
Gambit comes to mind.
Gambit, yep.
That's chaotic because your opponent doesn't know that it's a Gambit. But you do, and maybe that gives you some surprise factor.
This, guys, hands down, will be used for a spotlight. I guarantee it. Matter of fact, I'm going to have enough spotlights for him. Are you going to get him, Rev?
I mean, it's cool. I'm just not specifically sure where it goes.
One thing about Rev,
it's a lot of power output. Surprise.
You tend to be more conservative, which is smart because these things aren't easy to come by. But I'm definitely most likely going to get him.
I've got like 20 keys saved right now.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to get him. I'm going to skip the next week, so I'm going to definitely have enough keys for him guaranteed. Now, look at the week, though. We have 2 cards. Athena, she's actually good and in meta. I love her variant, so that variant, if I get that, I won't be too concerned. And I also have Homegirl, and that variant's...
Valentina does not really get played.
Yeah, Valentina doesn't. She uses her once in a while. So obviously, this is I think the Homeboy is worth the token. But if I were probably, since I have enough tokens, I'll probably buy him with tokens to skip this week with spotlights because I already have the 2 cards. I don't really like getting variants. I'd rather get obviously the new card. So Homeboy will definitely be tokens for me. So I will, now we could look on, overall it's a good card. I think he's a 3.5. I think he's going to see play. He's going to be some cheeky decks. I can't wait for him. Stuff like this, I'm really glad that they're starting to explore this end of game stuff rather than just pull snag type stuff like the Guardian, etc. Like because of the Guardian's way different because he pulls from your opponent. But I'm talking about pulling stuff from decks. It's really good that they're starting to explore that. Good week. Dina's probably worth a chance if you don't have her. She's actually pretty good. Yeah. People on the official Discord today are complaining about her, saying she's too OP. I don't know about that, but she's a good card. And Valentina, she doesn't see much play, but definitely a token week for me.
I guess the one other thing for Malakith that we hadn't considered is if there's a deck out there that just needs to, because it's a combo deck or whatever, it needs to draw through as much of its
exactly, Rev. Exactly.
Be as much of its deck as possible. Like Tribunal comes to mind, except for like all those cards are more than 3 costs that you need to put together.
Yeah, it's true.
But something in that vein of like, because like we see tribunal decks that'll play like they play Magic to get an extra turn and an extra draw. They play Jubilee to pull one more card from the deck. So this could be a card in that vein. It's like, like my crazy combo works, but I need 10 or 11 cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of my deck to make it happen.
Exactly.
So then this increases your consistency if you run it and Jubilee and Magic.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, Magic sees a lot of play these days too, by the way, which is cool. And also too, old America Chavez used to be played once because of consistency. Not that you cared about her, she was a decent guaranteed late game threat, but she made your decks a lot more consistent. So yeah, definitely he's in that kind of vein of deck consistency, which is important for especially combo decks. Token week for me for sure. Now for the 19th to the 26th, we have a what's his name? Fenz, I believe, Wolf, which is interesting because he comes out with the werewolf at night. It's kind of cool that they did that. I love the art, by the way. He's a 2/3. So he's an activate card. So good to see that. Activate, resurrect the highest power discard or destroyed enemy card to your side of this location. Now, destroy is very, very meta. It always has been, always probably will be. Discard's still up there too. This is a really good counter to them because obviously you would probably during this turn 5 you have to.
You think this is a counter card?
Well, not a counter card, but kind of a what was it called? A value card or a tempo card, I would say.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, I think you play this if you're the one destroying and discarding stuff, not as a tech card.
Well, when it says destroyed enemy card on your side, though, it's not yours. Let's see. It says resurrect the highest power. Yeah, it says activate. Resurrect the highest power discarded or destroyed enemy card to your side of this location. So it's not you. Oh, dude, if this was for discard or damn.
This resummons your opponent's stuff that's discarded or destroyed, but to your side.
Yeah. So you would obviously play this.
My point being, like, if you Moon Knight one of your opponent's cards, then you can summon it back with Fenris.
So this is definitely going to go in a discard list, right? Guaranteed. Is a discard player.
I mean, you could play this as a tech card for like if you are seeing a lot of discard or destroy or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I think it's more likely that you play this card in your destroy discard.
More discard synergy. I was thinking kind of like a tech card because it can, like you said, be used for that. But that's very kind of situational, though, right?
That's neat, yeah.
Yeah, but I guarantee you're right. Discard, and even think about that. Because when I saw enemy, I'm like, okay, well, I don't have to worry about myself. But yeah, I'll definitely be adding this, and I'll be playing with Moonlight. Yeah, this is good, Rev. I like it a lot. I think it's a fun card.
So a lot of the destroy cards for destroying your enemy stuff aren't super targeted.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few, like there's like Shang-Chi's like the dream, right? Like on turn 6, you Shang-Chi.
And
your opponent's big lane, win that, and then you auto win the other by playing Fenris and summoning the card back. That's like the dream combo.
The dream, but it will happen.
Other stuff, like if you Killmonger your opponent's 1-drops, that's not really worth doing necessarily.
No. It's gonna be interesting.
But I think there's a lot more targeted discarding because of Black Bolt and Moon Knight.
Yep. I'll definitely be adding this Wolf to my list, and I love discard meta a lot, so I'm definitely gonna this is gonna definitely be a spotlight for me. But let's look at the. I think he's a solid 3. I wouldn't say he's OP or anything. He's definitely not going to be meta. He's definitely going to see a home. He's definitely going to see play in certain type of decks. He's definitely not weak. He's very cool. I love this kind of card. The flavor to it, the theme. He's probably not, I'd say 3.5 at highest, but he's definitely in the 3 range. Definitely not OP. Definitely not something that's going to be meta defining at all. But a good card. And I personally will be spinning a spotlight on it. But
I think it's better than that.
Oh really? Okay, Rev. Maybe it's a 4+ star.
Because I I think a lot of the what makes the really good decks, like as we were talking about earlier, how like Surtur's that game plan might be too predictable, too straightforward.
And this is
a
not.
lot of the best decks are like doing a lot of stuff, playing a lot of cards on the last turn. So they've got an unpredictable power spread, right? So like you could imagine a scenario where like on turn 5, you played like Black Bolt or Moon Knight or whatever, and on turn 6 you get to play like your discounted stature to one lane, and risk to another lane, and then you get to fill out 3 more energy with whatever else you have. Like that's pretty good. A lot of power. It's unpredictable where you're gonna put it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm sold on the card, but you even sold me even more. And that alternate variant, man, I would love to have that. But unfortunately, I never have enough spotlight caches to get that. But oh man, I would love that.
You get the on reveals. You get the on reveals too of anything you summon back.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good card. Very good card. All right, Matt. As for the rest of the spotlight, Werewolf by Night's definitely really good. Let me look at the variant if I get it. It's not bad. Cartoony-ish, not bad. I mean, I won't dislike it, the variant, but let me look at Nihilus. And I have these cards. That's not bad either. I don't know which one I like better. The Nihilus, I kind of like this kind of theme, but maybe it'll look better once we see it in the game. But they're both good. Definitely not a bad week if you don't have Werewolf by Night or Nihilus. Nihilus still sees play.
Yeah.
Junk,
pretty quality deck. Yeah, Nihilus, his stock went down a little bit because they nerfed. What's her name? White Widow.
Yeah, but it's definitely still a good week, no matter what, for your spotlight caches. Because Werewolf by Night is still a good card, very good card. All right, so the December stuff January stuff we're not going to talk about, or December. Here we go. Is Gore here? Now, this is an interesting card. Now, it's a 6 power, -1, ongoing, +2 power for each on reveal card in play. So obviously, this is going to be a heavy ongoing deck. In an ongoing deck, the art's pretty cool. What do you think of? Is it a male? Yes, it's hard to tell, but I believe it's a male. It might be. Yeah, it looks like it's a male. It's hard to say. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this character, guys. So correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a good card.
Thor villain, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I think it's a good card.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not sure if you play this in just the full on reveal deck, like straight up ramping into Odin and stuff. I don't know if you're playing enough on reveals to make that worth it, and wouldn't you want to re-trigger your Odin and all that. So I think where this actually gets played is just Mr. Negative.
Oh yeah, because then it would be really good. Except for it would be the very first negative cost card, right? Because it flips it. How does that work?
Yeah, so I mean, it would be 0 cost.
Okay, so it would be 0. Okay,
and then it would gain +2 for every on reveal.
You have to also remember, Rev, it's not just your cards in play; it's your opponents. It says each on reveal card in play. It didn't say so. It could get crazy good with you. A few on reveals on your side, obviously, and then your opponents, which everyone plays. So this card can be potentially skyrocketing, especially with a negative deck if you high roll. Yeah, this is going to be a really big power output.
Yeah, so I mean, you can kind of use it like a like it's a null, right? Like there's already like the destroy negative list where you play null and then you Arnim Zola on the last turn. And then that's pretty unpredictable because they don't know where you're gonna play.
Yeah. Oh, I know who this. I know who this is. Score. It's the God Butcher. Yeah, Thor, I believe. It's the one who killed the Sentinels, which became nowhere. Flipped the head at. But yeah, this is a Thor thing. It's how can I forget? It's a male. And let's look at the rest of the week. It has Havoc, which is very niche. He sees play once in a great while. He's actually okay with certain type of decks with Hope Summers. And then Legion. Well, Legion's a very good card. So, yeah, I think this is another strong week for your spotlights.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first week of the next week, I think, they're all kind of good. The only one that is possibly the weakest would be this 12th, but even then, the main card and then Athena is just enough to get it. Valentina is obviously, we don't want her, but hey, it is what it is. All right, Rev. So I really think Gore's a good card. I think its potential is high for a lot of power output. So yeah, good stuff. Overall, I think November is going to be a great month. Oh wait, the development. The development video's out. Here, we can watch it real quick on stream. Here, let's watch it on stream, guys. Hold on. I know this video's going to be way longer than planned, but hey, since it's out, we're talking about it. So everything we just talked about, let's see, Rev, if it's correct. Here, let me get this going. Pause. All right, guys, we're going to watch this together. Let me set up on OBS. All right, go here, update the window capture. Go here, go. Where is it? Here we go. All right, guys, we're gonna watch this together. And here, let me screen. Or you could let me screen share so you could just watch on Discord so we're in sync, Rev. I mean, you could technically watch it on YouTube, but it's better that we do. Can you see the screen?
Yep. Just a sec.
Oh, I'm actually probably streaming Marvel. Anyways, you see the...
You are, yeah.
Oh, here, let me fix that. Let me do... Not that, which we will be doing. We will... There we go. Share a screen of there. Now you should see it, correct?
Yep.
All right, let's watch it together, guys. It's 5 minutes, but it's fine. Oh, look at who's there. We're just talking about him. Ooh. Yeah, he went around killing all the gods. There's Odin. Metal Snap is funny. They do a good job with their videos, dev videos. Look at this.
Hail, Midgard! I'm Ben Brode. Guard yourselves for a season of Marvel Snap so metal, a single realm can't contain it. Behold, War of the Nine Realms!
So funny, dude. Like 80s metal band, huh?
Lava, heat, eternal flame, the demon kingdom.
There he is.
Surtur will come kick some ass. Just unlock this Caesar pass. Ragnarok, he has no shame. Surtur ramps up through the game. As big power.
Look, Dex, you were talking about, Rev. See?
Yep.
Ben Brove's freaking funny, dude.
Beware, Asgard. He'll revive what you destroy or discard. Enemies won't stay dead for long. Fenris wolf, this card is strong. Yondu moonlight cannonball.
Ooh. I didn't even think about Cannonball, dude. Yeah, he's going to be a strong card, like you said. Love it.
It's the Queen of Asgard.
Oh my gosh, we got the mellow.
Yep.
She'll copy the last played card. Imagine playing Mjolnir twice.
Okay.
Okay, I thought about that.
Yeah. Let's see what deck. Oh. let's paint. Ooh.
At the end of game, your fate is sealed.
But you wouldn't want Santa Nova at the end, though.
You're the God Butcher is in the game. Every time you play and reveal God, you will move his power, give him a charge. Soon his power will be
29. Wow, okay. I'm telling you, he's gonna be crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if you aren't him solo, it triggers again. Crazy.
Fucking look at that. Oh no!
Fear not, mortals. He shall arise in our new location, Valhalla.
After turn 4, okay. Oh, okay. After each turn, give all cards that look like plus. Oh.
Yes! Ben, you are rocking, man. Ciao ragazzi, sono Andrea Guardino e sono un cover artist illustrator. Vivo a Milano, lavoro come illustratore ormai da 10 anni.
Very good,
Se proprio vogliamo descriverlo, io sono molto legato a uno stile figurativo. La prima carta è quella di Surtur. Per un personaggio così importante ho voluto dedicarmi sulle sue caratteristiche fondamentali. La sua imponenza, il suo volto avvolto dalle fiamme con le sue caratteristiche corna e infine forse la sua caratteristica più riconoscibile è la spada del crepuscolo. La seconda carta è Thor. Ho voluto cercare di rappresentare al meglio un'esplosione di energia, un'emanazione di energia scaturita da Mjolnir. L'ultima carta invece è Odino. Qui diciamo l'elemento caratteristico che ho voluto rappresentare è il senso di divinità. Secondo me la più metal è in assoluto Gore, è uno dei villain più cattivi, genuinamente metal nel suo modo di fare. Thank you again, Ben, and keep on rocking.
Oh, I love his art style, by the way. Very good
King
variants.
E3 grabs cards from your deck that didn't start yet, like Thor's Hammer. Available in Deadpool's Diner on November 20th.
No, I've seen that yet.
And the rewards don't stop there. As always, check out these albums, spotlight caches, and emotes. We can't wait for you to check out more of the 9 realms. Until next time, Midgard.
All right, guys. So the
Is fun okay?
it's fun. Okay. The what's it called? Was 100% right. So the data leaks or data mines were good. So we were accurate on our description. So yeah, Rev. It's funny we were talking about where's the dev thing, and it comes out. Yeah, it usually comes out in the afternoon. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. Cool. So we're already at almost 40 minutes. You want to play a few games?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this season. And you saw of course they're going to show in the preview a high roll scenario. But yeah, I think his power output is going to be really good. And I didn't think about what was that?
Cannonball.
Yeah, Cannonball, dude. Stuff like that. So yeah, well, Cannonball. The only problem with Cannonball is it might just move rather than destroy. So it's not going to always. But yeah, Cannonball was definitely something I wasn't thinking about. So yeah, can't wait for the new decks. All right, Rev, what are we going to play? Some more, a different version of Bounce, some discard. What do you think? What about?
Let's play some discard.
Yeah, let's play some discard. Now let's take a look at them. We have this bad boy, which I like. That's Gambit. Has a little buffed 1-drop. We also could play this version, which has Colleen Wing, which I really like this version. Well, it has Lady Sif, which is good. I like this. And then, of course, the other one, which is really good. It has Homeboy in it. We don't see very often. So which one do you want? And it has Gene Pool, which in Proxima and Midnight. So which one do you want to play, Rev?
Interesting. We can try this one with the Gwenpool.
Yeah, let's do that. Change it up. I love discards. I cannot wait to try out with that new wolf.
You've got all your deck slots built, huh?
No, not really, but I should get rid of some I don't play anymore.
Yeah, I like to delete stuff so I can find what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right, Scorn in our hand. We always love to see that. Ooh, draw card's actually really good for this deck because of Homeboy. The more in your hand, the better it is. The more chances of it. And hopefully not discarding MODOK. Thinking of which, we'll show it at the end. MODOK, there's a new variant. I'm so tempted because I played so much discard, but I think it's
an
50
actual
bucks,
good
dude,
MODOK
right?
variant.
Yeah, the amazing
so.
one. Yeah, I love it. But we'll show it in a second at the end. But it's like 50 bucks though. I don't know about that. I think it's $49.99. I don't really think I'm going to
wait a year for it to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a year. But yeah, it's definitely
you're gonna spend your gold on something in the meantime, though.
Okay, Scorn, who cares? Because she's never probably gonna be played.
That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, this is not a Galactus game. In case my. All right, well, we don't. Ooh, man, if.
Morbius it is.
Yeah, we'll put him. Does it really matter? Yeah, let's put him mid. If too bad we couldn't do this too, but.
So Iceman, it could be a bounce deck.
Yes, this probably is with Ancient Venom here. He matches his avatar. All right, so we are. I say we play him. Oh no, we don't. You know what? This might be good, right? Because it'll add more flubber to the hand, and less chance of us discarding MODOK. What do you think?
What do you think about playing it left and we just get lucky?
Luck. Let's see if we get Lady Luck in our. Oh, Bish is definitely a bounce deck. All right, good. The best, one of the best. Now, Apocalypse, please. Okay, not the worst.
That's not bad.
Not bad. Colleen could discount. Well, Well, we have to play this. We could do this to get a little bit more into our hand, but I don't really want to go. I think we give up on right. I say we
so
play.
The problem with the Forge is it activates after.
Yeah, so it's
MODOK resolves. So you don't really want the Sentinel, I don't think.
You want this left mid?
I think I like that. Yeah.
And this is good because
because you don't want your any discards you draw off the top not hitting.
Oh yeah, because Dracula's in this deck, so yeah, Dracula's getting the Sentinel buff. It's not ideal. Our opponent isn't. Well, we haven't got any. Oh, here we go. Who she buff? Oh, she buffs Morbius, which is interesting. Well, we didn't play anything there, buddy. Oh, but Toxin goes in there. All right, let's see. I think we could beat this deck, Rev. All right. So we got extra energies. Unfortunately, Scorn is 2 because we could. All right, Rev. So do we just play this?
You want to go into Forge?
Are you sure about that? Because we're gonna have more in our hand.
Yeah. It does make the APOC awkward, huh? Okay, I guess we just focus on. Yeah.
Ah, dude, the 50.
Well, no reason to play the. Well.
This makes it a 50-50.
Do we want to play this? Do we want to play the? There's one more turn. Do we want to play the Scorn or do we want to hold it?
Oh, it is one more turn. No, never mind. Okay, we'll do that. Let's do this at least. Get this out of hand.
Is there any reason to?
Yeah, you're right. Never lucky, buddy. What does it hit?
Because that's the reason to not. That's the reason to not play anything.
Oh wow. Ooh, I think we got left in even with that. So, Mr. Rev. Ah, man.
Oh, Dawkins a little
cheeky.
To the party, huh?
Actually, this.
Okay, so this is awkward
because of this location, right? I mean,
the Storms replace themselves with 3 power, so like you might as well.
What about keeping Scorn there in case she gets discarded? That's better than a 3, right? Oh my god, this Forge just wrecks us. I like this because if worst case Dracula gets her, she busts the board. I think we got this, guys.
Okay.
Oh man. Ooh, should we? Ooh, he snapped. Are we out? Why would they snap?
I think you're maybe out.
I think we could have won. I mean, yeah, Bishop.
It's just tough because like the 1 and 3 on Dracula.
Yeah, to see this ruined us, guys. And this is what I hate about this game is these garbage locations that literally counter your deck or mess up your deck because
you got up for 1, right?
Yeah, that's true. If we would have been able to play there without worrying about it, we would have been able to empty our hand, guaranteed that substantial power in Dracula, and I think we would have had a really good chance. Why would they have? I don't think they had enough to win though, Rev. I could be wrong. Well, we're not playing that.
It was probably a big Hitmonkey stage coming down.
Could be, yeah. Well, they shouldn't never. You never snap last turn because you get lit out. And you don't get the guaranteed.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Hope. So I haven't seen her for a hot minute. All right, Blade. Ooh, I love this.
Do we want to play the score now? Just to...
Yeah, let's do it.
Not bad.
Oh no! It only messes up. It does mess up. Oh well, it's fine. I was gonna say it messes up Blade because it doesn't get Apocalypse. So that's fine. All right, so. Ooh, we definitely do this. We can't. Let's put some power here because we're not gonna be able to play on turn 6, right?
Okay.
They're not gonna play anything here.
Okay.
Oh, God, I haven't seen Jessica Jones for.
Well.
Anti-Venom. I love that variant. Wow, okay. Some interesting shenanigans here. Well, Dracula's okay. Oh, look at that. All right, so we could do...
So, I think the plan... I think we Dracula mid. And then, assuming we don't draw Swarm, we have a very good MODOK next
Yes,
turn.
sir. Mockingbird. Ooh, I don't think we ever beat that. All right, so we can't go there. Do we give up? I think we go here. That's a lot of power for them to match, right? And then she will go.
So then the Proxima goes left.
Or we could do this and she goes right. I think this is still the play, right? It's hard to say because he might. I don't know if he's going to put any more in there, right? I'm way behind. There's a good chance they don't put anything in there, right?
You get plus 16 mid.
Yeah.
So you do win mid.
I think this is.
So I think I like this.
Yeah.
I think I like this.
Oh yeah, they went there. Okay, perfect. Oh, all right. Well, that definitely does. Oh well, this is a bot. It has to be. I mean. And we win. We don't even have to worry about mid, to tell you the truth, because Maxima goes there. We win that. And yeah, GG. Great game.
Yeah, the real issue was if you top decked Swarm, then it became a crapshoot.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, it wasn't a bot. Oh, okay. Usually,
right.
Just weird. How would they? I mean, I don't know. They were hoping that mid was going to carry them, I guess? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, let's look at the shot real quick before we... Oh, I didn't see this when this just came out. Zombie of Daredevil. Love the variant. Too bad Daredevil doesn't really see you playing. This a little too expensive for my...
That's why Daredevil got buffed. I see.
Yeah, look at this. Tokens here. Decent. I mean, for 30... This is too much money. If it was $20, I would consider it. But even then. But this... I can't wait. That's a great variant, guys. I love it. I play a ton of discard. This is, oh man. If it wasn't for this much money, I mean, I don't know where they come up with the prices for this, Rev. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of credits, but I don't know. Anyways, look at, ooh, a bunch of zombies here. This, that Ant-Man variant. Ooh, I love that one. And I love that one. Oh, actually, that's really good. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. And then I have enough for Canada. I have him pinned, but we'll see what we're gonna do. We could probably. Oh wait. All right, Red. Let's play one more, and I think that's it because this video is much longer. But hey, It's all good. All right. This is definitely not a bot, even though they like to. I hate that location, dude. Oh, well, hopefully this gets changed. Well, we don't want to really get rid of him, so we're going to chill.
Chilling.
Yeah, that's sometimes Blade you don't play on curve. But this is really good. I think we'll just...
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Let's just... You want mid?
Yeah, I like left. I like left.
Oh, yeah, I like left too. Let's go here.
Excuse me.
Please get rid of Mindscape. Watch it never get rid of it. It should. All right, let's get Apocalypse going. Yeah, good, good. Oh, okay.
Ask and you shall receive.
Ooh, this.
All right, we're letting it rip, right?
Yeah, let's put him. Let's continue putting a little bit more power over there. See what go.
Yeah,
Let's
I like
go.
it.
The perfect one. And midnight, please. Oh, okay. Swarm's not bad. I can live with it. Yeah, not bad. A very good outcome. All right. Magic. Okay, good. Thank you, my opponent. We don't have to worry about that BS now. Ooh. Okay, so we have 5 energy. We could play. Well, we're gonna. I guess we could.
Dracula mid.
Yeah, Dracula mid's actually really good. And then do we put another one? No,
No
we'll
reason
chill.
to play it. Yeah, right.
Ooh, okay. We haven't seen him for a hot minute too. Ooh, MODOK
Okay,
is
so it's
really
not a
good.
So it's not a Galactus.
It is not.
Do we want to
wait?
take our extra turns to play
yeah.
Morbius?
Let's put him there since he's protected. Unless you disagree.
Yeah. Oh, I like this. Yeah. So what's the Spider-Man doing? Obviously, it's not well, it could be Galactus.
But yeah, he's never going to be able to do it. Well, do we put her left? Try to go for, or we could put her mid with Dracula. But nah, Dracula's going to be huge, dude.
So, I guess if you want to, you could play the Proxima right if you want to stop a Galactus from activating.
Yes, and I think that's a good idea.
Which would be good because then you'd have the room to play all your swarms and your MODOK and everything.
Yep. You want to put one of him in there too?
I think we can wait.
All right.
We can wait. This is just to have enough power to, in case there's a Galactus. Okay.
All right.
Man, what is this stack?
I kind of like.
So we can play the Dakin.
You want to put him left?
Dakin left. It's unshanchiable.
And then we
wait.
We could wait. The only thing, yeah, we'll wait.
It's a weird. Yeah, I don't know what exactly is getting done with this.
And if he ever does do Killmonger, okay. What kind of deck is this, dude? Oh wow, the tech is real.
That's pretty bad. Okay.
Yeah. Well, so.
Okay, so I mean, is this a Surfer deck that just plays?
Yeah, I think it is a Surfer deck. So we just could do this. You could go mid maybe because we're. The problem is, I don't think we discard that because we don't have Dracula, right? We have,
yeah, that's probably fair. So are we going like kind of like APOC mid?
Okay, let's undo. Do this. Just give up on that. We do this, and I think that's enough for mid, right? We just do this.
Yeah. I think we go
and just do that. All right.
He'll reinforce left. Right?
I'll tell you guys, Red Guardian's a good pickup next week. If you don't have him, he's
honestly,
really good.
I'd put the Shard left.
Oh, here, let's do that.
If it ties, that's kind of useful.
Do this.
Yeah, if he calls the bluff and doesn't play anything there, it's kind of cool that we just tie it with no commitment.
Oh, he's thinking, guys. He's thinking. Interesting. We don't do a MODOK and a discard matchup, but yeah, with the Mr. Dracula. Ooh, okay. Ooh.
Okay, so it is a Surfer deck.
So we lose. Yeah, we lose, unfortunately. I mean, we win. We don't even win.
No, we win, right?
Ooh. We win. We win the guys. The shard left was so
okay.
Genius.
I was like, it's kind of cool if we just if they don't
wow,
play any power there.
Rev, the foresight. I didn't even think. I assumed that's why they took so long, guys, because they were like, okay, we don't have Surfer, obviously.
Yeah,
it's not a snap.
We called the bluff.
Let's just guys. Wow, Rev. Now, obviously, 90% of the time, Homeboy will be huge. Especially when I saw this, I'm like, oh well, fuck, we're fucked because this gets buffed. We're just what a game. That I definitely got to make a short.
That's wild that the APOC got wasted.
Yeah, it did, dude. But hey, Red Guardian's there for a reason. He's not just a counter for Drac, he's a counter for a lot of stuff. So yeah, great game. We had a great session, Rev. Really appreciate it. Love the next season. Not only did we discuss it after we got done, the freaking dev video came out talking about perfect timing. I love this month's. They did such a great job with their dev videos. Yeah, this is a long video, guys, but hey, it's all worth it. And let us know what you think about the new cards. I'm definitely going to be picking up 2 of them for sure. And yeah, it's going to be good times. All right, Rev, for the rest of your weekend, have a great time. And thank you.
Yep.
GG's.